Jackie, the math guru. Please subscribe to the channel. So today we're going to be working on scientific notation. First of all, scientific notation is whenever we have a whole number, just one whole number, so it has to be between 1 through 9. It cannot be above that. And it's going to be times 10 to the power of something. It's always going to be like that. So for the first one, we want to change the number to scientific notation. Now the number that we have right here is 38,560,000,000. We want to see which of these is going to be equivalent to that one. Before we even start, since we said the scientific notation has to be a whole number between 1 through 9, we can eliminate A because it's 38 and D because it's also 38. So now we have a chance between B, C, and E. For this one, since originally the decimal is all the way to the right, we want to move the decimal right here between the 3 and the 8. In order for us to change it to scientific notation, just count how many decimal places you're moving in. So we're going to start off right here. We're just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our exponent has to be 10. Therefore, this one that has a 9 is out. The only difference between B and C is that one of the exponents is a positive 10, the other exponent is a negative 10. Whenever it's a negative 10, it means that your original number right here was a decimal. In this case, it's not a decimal, so this one is out. Therefore, our answer is going to be B for number 1. Now, number 2, we have already have it in scientific notation, but we want to write it in standard form. So remember what we said earlier, that if we have a negative as our exponent, it was originally a decimal. Therefore, A, B, and E are out. We only have C and D. So originally right here, we have the decimal right here. So we're going to move it 6 decimal places. Since it's negative, we're going to the left. So just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where we're going to put the decimal. Therefore, how many zeros are we adding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at your answer and count which of these has 5 zeros. This one has 1, 2, 3. That one is out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, D is our answer. So for number 3, we're simplifying the following. So we have 2 of them that are in scientific notation, and what we're doing is we're adding them. Before we add them, the exponent has to be the same. If you see, we have a 5 and a 4. Therefore, we're going to have to change this one to a 4. The way you're going to do it is you're going to say 1.33 times 10 to the 4th. Because 4 plus 1 gives us our 5. So we're going to multiply this out right here. Whenever you're multiplying anything by a 10, just move the decimal to the right one place. So this is going to be 13.3 times 10 to the 4. Now we have the same exponent right here. So we can actually add the numbers. The ones that you're going to be adding are just these, not your exponents. So we're going to put 13.3 times 10 to the 4th plus 4.9 times 10 to the 4th. The 10 to the 4 is still going to stay the same. We're just going to add right here. 9 plus 3 gives us 12. Carry the 1. And then 4 plus 3, 7, plus 1 will be 8. And the 1 just comes down. I forgot to put the times right there. But remember that we said that to have it in scientific notation, the number has to be between 1 through 9. In this case, we have an 18. So we're going to have to change this one to scientific notation. Just move the decimal over once. You're going to move it right here. Therefore, you're just moving it 1 decimal place. That's 1.82 times 10 to the 1 because we only moved it once. But we have the 4 on the outside. So times 10 to the 4th. Whenever you have exponents like that and you have the same base, in this case, we have the same 10, we could just add our exponents. So this 1 plus 4 is going to give us 10 to the 5th power. So it's going to be 1.82 times 10 to the 5th power, which is right here. This is one way, this is the regular way that you're gonna do it, but now I'm just gonna teach you how to do it in the calculator. In the calculator, it's really easy to do these types of problems because there's a button that is EE. So now I'm using the TI-30XA, and the EE is right here, which is above the 7. That one is, you're gonna use it only for scientific notation. So what you will put is 1.33, press that EE. After you press that EE, you don't have to put the 10, you just put whatever the exponent is. So it'll be 5. Plus 4.9 EE 4 equals, let the calculator do the problem for you. So we're gonna put 1.33 EE 5 plus 4.9 EE 4 equals, and it gives us 182,000. So to change it to decimal, we just want the decimal right here in between the 1 and the 8. Just count how many decimal places you're moving it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, it's going to be 1.82 times 10 to the 5th power, which we get the same answer. Regardless how you want to do it, if you're taking the test, I would suggest use the calculator. It's a time test. You don't want to spend too much time in one problem. For these, when you're doing the calculator, you can actually do whatever operation you have right here. You can either add, multiply, divide, or subtract, depending on your problem.